Hey everyone, it's Craig Campbell from Pastor Craig's Vintage Cards, and it's been a while since I made a video. Just wanted to catch up with everybody and finish up on some of my Strongsville pickups and what I've been busy with here the last couple of weeks in the hobby, and I think where I'm going to be heading as we get closer to the National. But first off, I just wanted to show these last few things I got from the Strongsville, and the first one here is just really nice Warren Spahn Perez-Steele autographed. Great moments. I really do enjoy these. I just think they're so beautiful. But just a real nice Warren Spahn, perfect pose there, and just a really sharp signature. And so I was real happy to pick up the Warren Spahn Perez-Steele Great Moments. And on top of that, I also got Kaline Perez-Steele Great Moments. Just really love Kaline. I'm going to talk more about him here as we go along in the video, but I was real happy to pick up the Kaline and the Warren Spahn autographed Perez-Steele moments, and they go along very well with this real nice Monty Irvin autographed Perez-Steele moments, great moments that I picked up about a month ago. I'm going to probably get these all sent into PSA and get them graded. And I also have this nice Ralph Kiner Perez-Steele great moments. It's not autographed though, but really do like Ralph Kiner. Such a great player, had a great career, really shortened by injury, but just a real nice addition there to go along with the Eddie Matthews. I'm sure you've all seen this before. This is a great moment. Real nice autograph, slabbed up with PSA, and one of my really prized possessions of my Eddie Matthews collection. Real happy to have that. And then speaking of Eddie Matthews, Matt at the Card Story, before Strongsville, he'd sent me a text and alerted me to this 1956 yellow base path button. And I'm not a big button collector, but this is a really neat item. Fairly hard to get them graded. I think there's only a few that have been graded. I'd have to look up the stats on it again, but not a whole lot of these have been graded. They're pretty hard to come across. And so I really want to thank Matt at the Card Story for tipping me off on this Eddie Matthews, the yellow base path button. And I found this on eBay, and actually Matt sent it to me, and I sent the guy an offer, and he accepted the offer. So real happy to pick this up and add this unique piece to the Matthews collection. And again, that's a 1956 yellow base path button. And just a few things I picked up here in the last week. Still working on my 1965 Hall of Fame players, and found this nice SGC5 Joe Torre with the Milwaukee Braves, and real happy to get that. Add that to the collection. I've been looking for some of the lower hanging fruit, as you'd say, with the cheaper Hall of Famers in that set. And then I found this Steve Carlton in a 84 Donruss, the collection I'm working on there, and nice PSA 5. I was trying to get the grades all higher, like in a 7 or 8 for this 84 Donruss, but I got this PSA 5 Steve Carlton 84 for, I think, shipped. It was like $8.07, so I just couldn't resist it. I mean, for a PSA slab, somebody spent some 15 or 20 bucks or more to get this graded, and I got it all for $8, so real happy to add that. Now for a few things, I want to show this card here to you. Mario Mendoza rookie card. And the significance of that is I just went over my 200th subscriber. And if you remember the story on Mendoza, there is called the Mendoza line, when a hitter's hitting below 200. And so I crossed the Mendoza line. I got over 200 subscribers. And I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate everybody that's watching videos and subbing. And I was going through my cards the other day, and I saw this Mario Mendoza rookie card, and I thought, hey, I've crossed the threshold of the Mendoza line. So pulled it out, as well as this 78 Mario Mendoza. So if anybody's familiar with the stats, you know, he hit below 200, I believe, 5 or 6 times in his career. A really good fielder, but just a weak hitter. So happy to cross the Mendoza line in my subscriptions. I really do appreciate it a lot, very much. And the other thing that I was going to talk about is this Kaline run that I'm kind of working on. I've got a lot of his cards, and I'm going to be focusing on trying to get the Kaline run going as we head into the National. And I need the 53 Bowman and the 52 tops for the Matthews run to finish that. And Al Kaline is another one of my favorite players. Growing up, we used to go see the Brewer games in the early 70s. And a lot of times when I was playing the Detroit Tigers, and I remember my dad talking about Al Kaline and said he was a professional. You know, he was such a good player and a great hitter, and he was really a spectacular outfielder. When you look at the his putouts, his assists from the outfield, and in the first 5 or 6 years of his career, unbelievable numbers. And the numbers went downhill. But when you read about Kaline, that's because nobody would run on him anymore. He had a terrific, powerful arm, but he was accurate, very accurate with his arm. And Al Kaline was just a great player. And I got to see him play in 72, 73, and 74 at the end of his career. But then when I was in the Air Force in Michigan in the 80s, we used to watch the Detroit Tigers often on TV. It was the local team, and Kaline was their color commentator during those years with the Detroit Tigers. But Al Kaline, just a great, great player. And so I just wanted to share some of the cards that I have of Al Kaline. It's a real nice PSA 4 card here, 1958, Al Kaline. Just a sharp card. I love the red background. It's just a beautiful card. So real nice Al Kaline there. These may not be in order. I just kind of grabbed them off my stack here. Maybe I can get them in order. This is a card I got from Don's Field of Dreams at a Strongsville show that night, Friday night, when we were selling cards. He was selling cards. And I bought this really nice 55 Bowman in a nice 5.5. And just a really nice card. Really happy to get that. And of course, Kaline's in the early numbers. He's got card number 23. And these had the lighter wood. The rest of the series had the darker wood. But just a super sharp 1955 Al Kaline. And this is a card I picked up at Strongsville. Nice 56 Al Kaline, also in a 5.5. Really love the 56 set. It's my favorite set. And just love that card with him crossing the bag there. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. Nice card for Al Kaline. And this is also one of my favorites. 1960 Topps Kaline. Real nice 4.5 SGC. Love the 60 set with the red with the guy, the two pictures, the one over here and then the face shot. And love the Tiger logo there as well. So just a real nice 1960 Al Kaline. And I believe I got this from Don also. This nice 64 Tigers SGC Al Kaline. Just a really sharp card. The 64 set's kind of grown on me. I was not always a big fan of it, but the more 64s I get, the more I like it. And that seems to happen when you start getting some cards from certain years. You start to really appreciate it a lot more. And finally, I've got this 1968 Kaline. And this is the year they won the World Series. Just a real nice card. I always liked the Kaline cards with the batting pose. Just a real sharp card. So a nice 68 Kaline. And I've got so many of these in the raw. I need to get some of them sent in. These 69 Kalines. And I really like this card. And I've got quite a few of them. Probably 4 or 5 of them. And they're all in good shape. With the 69, it's so hard for the center. And you can see this is off-center. I think all of them that I have are fairly off-centered. That was a real problem with the 69 set. But just love that there. And a nice 61 Kaline All-Star card. And I'll probably get this sent in to get graded at some point. But, nice card there. These were the last of the cards for Kaline. I've got 2 of them. The 74 highlight with him joining the 3,000 hit club. And he got his 3,000th hit towards the end of that year. And 74, and I think he finished with 3,007 hits. And he retired. And got this one here also at Strongsville. Really sharp 71. I mean, that baby looks really nice. You can see it's just in really, really nice shape. So I'm going to get that sent in for grading at some point. A nice 71 Kaline. And I've got a 59 Kaline. It's not the best of shape. I'm trying to debate whether I need to send these in for grading or just maybe buy one that's already graded. I got to think about that yet. But a nice 59 Kaline and a 61 Kaline. Doesn't seem like Kaline had a bad card. A real nice 67 Kaline. Really like that. Another of the 69 Kalines. I got about 2 more of them. And then I have this 57 Kaline. And this is not in the best of shape, but I'm going to see. I don't know. I may just see if I can buy one that's already graded. Haven't really decided on that yet. And got this other 58 Kaline here. It's a beautiful card, but it's got a crease on it. It's really hard to see unless you're looking really hard for it. But a nice looking card except for that crease. But really like Kaline, so I'm going to probably be working on the Kaline set going forward. And it's just been kind of a busy week, a lot of work. The weather's getting nice, and there's a show in Pittsburgh this weekend. I'm probably not going to be going to it. One, it's a little bit of a long drive to get to it for me. Two, I don't have a whole lot of extra funds right now to spend on cards, and would pretty much shoot up almost all of my Saturday to go down there and do that, and I really have some better things to do here around the house. So just enjoy going through everything from Strongsville. I've got everything put away now. On the thrift store collection that I bought, I'm working up, I think I'm up into the 1979 cards now, looking to see what I have for the sets. And I've gone through the 68, 9, 72, 73, 74, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and getting all that organized. And there was a lot of cards for the 69 set, 68 set, and the 73 and 74 specifically. And I don't really want to jump back into set building, especially for cards in the 70s. I am working on the 56 set and the 69 and the 68 set, but I have so many cards for the 73 and 4 and 5 set. I think I'll probably try to finish those sets up. But looking forward to the National and seeing everybody again. It'll be a good time. It'll be kind of in my backyard a little bit. I'm about 2.5 hours from Cleveland, and really looking forward to seeing everybody and looking forward to experiencing the National. I've not been before. This will be the first time, and still going to be looking for probably a 53 Bowman Matthews, unless I can find one on eBay or somewhere else at a decent price for the right condition on the card. And same with the Spawn, the 53 Bowman Spawn. I love that card, and looking forward to getting that, and then probably working on the Kaline run. And been a lot of spectacular videos since Strongsville, just on different pickups, and just have really enjoyed watching everybody's videos. I'm looking forward to next year again. And I've already cast my ballot for the YouTube Baseball Card Hall of Fame. If you haven't done that, take a look at Ray from Philly's channel. He's kind of the commissioner of this, and it's just a fun thing to do. And Greg from Midlife Cards had a really nice interview with Ray where they went over all of the cards that are up on the ballot this year and the ones that are already in the Hall of Fame. And it looks like a fun thing to do. I've already cast my ballot, and I'll try to put a link on my channel here for that ballot. But just want to make a video. It's been a week since I've done anything, and just enjoy the hobby, keep on collecting, and we'll talk to you later.